so I'm doing. That queue was all the way down the road and around the corner, but I'm finally in. And so we're going to find a place that's a little bit more quieter. And yeah, I'm going to explain to you where I am, what this place is all about, and why I'm here. So how about you grab yourself a coffee, sit back, and enjoy the video. Well, hey, how you doing? Welcome back to another video here at Benham Media. My name is Nathan, and I hope it sounds okay for this video. I'm obviously in a very, very big sort of space just here. I'm at the London Olympia, which is in Kensington, and I thought it was quite apt to be sort of sat here in front of Canon, actually, considering I'm shooting on the G7X Mark II. You know, I thought like be a nice little bit of connection, really. So, where I am, the reason why I'm in the London Olympia today is that I am attending the Media Production and Technology Show, which for one reason is actually quite special for me, because when I decided to take the leap behind the camera, this is one of the first shows that I sort of attended. Because when I was sort of like, oh, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to start achieving, I felt that coming to things like this was something that I had to do. Of course, throughout the years, I've decided that this is not a necessity, but it is also a nice place to come. You have a look at some of these companies. It's a little bit bigger than the last show that I came to, remember in a couple of videos ago, because this is sort of like the big one. This is where the majority of the larger companies come from. The majority of the larger production companies will come to see people speak, people talk, and yeah, so it's quite a biggie, this one, hence the reason why it's in such a huge space. Now, ironically, I used to work here back in my hospitality days, just on this floor, just up here. There used to be a restaurant up there. And the Olympia, it hosts all sorts of things, from bridal shows to sort of summer fetes to everything. So to have it in this building is actually quite a large sort of event, basically. So it's free to attend. You can register on free. Of course, if you want to sort of like catch some of the speeches or shows or any of these sort of like special events that happen here, you can in fact buy sort of certain tickets. But I've not done that because I'm here for a particular reason. In the last video which I had when I came to a type of conference like this, my main goal there was to try to find a company to work with. So over the last few months or so, I've actually been talking to a guy called Nick at the NAB Group, which is a company who sort of supplies camera gear, sort of tripods, lights, sounds, all that sort of stuff. And they've actually got a show here at the moment, or a stand here at the moment. So I'm actually here to discuss further terms with him. So that's pretty cool. So I'm not just here to window shop, because quite frankly, that's pretty much what I will be doing here for the majority of the time that I'm looking around. But I'm here to also have a meeting with him and see if we can start a sort of a working relationship. So let's just have a bit of a walk around, just have a bit of a look. I've got my sort of my guide here, which I'm going to have a quick little look through, and then I'm going to see where Nick and his stall is, and have a look at some of the new cameras and new technologies that are coming out in 2022. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will chat to you again soon. So what this is pretty much the end of green screen as we know it. If you are a fan of the Mandalorian, then you'll also know about the technology that they have behind creating their worlds. This is exactly that just there. So if you look at the background, which you saw a little bit in that B-roll as well, these little dots, they are pretty much sort of like locational sensor dots. So as the camera moves around, it talks to the background of the screen, and it will actually move with it as well. So it looks like you're in a 3D space when in fact a flat wall behind it. So it's probably a little bit above my YouTube pay grade, maybe. Not entirely sure if the YouTuber I can afford afford this in my home studio, but it's unbelievable. They say they have a little bit of issue sort of like syncing up at the moment. Even with it now, it looks sensational. Like I don't know if you can see on the screen, just here. Every time he'll move the camera, the background will actually move along with it. So obviously you can focus on the actors, which are obviously just there, and it's crazy. It's crazy. What you can also do as well is that you can actually program entire planets, entire worlds, entire scenes, and then click of a button, you can literally create it, same studio, same space, bring in some hard props, and all of a sudden you're in a completely different location without having to move location. I'm blown away, mate. I'm blown away. Scenarios that if you don't ask, you don't get. Just spoke to a lovely lady called Aura, just over there with that studio, and apparently they're relaunching. They've moved into a brand spanking new studio, and they're relaunching this year. And I have managed to hopefully get myself on a guest list to come and have a look and do a vlog about it, which I'm probably overly excited about that. That is sensational. Still haven't found Nick yet, but then again, I've only walked around about 4 stalls so far, so I'm going to still have a look out for him, and I'm going to have a look around other stuff and see maybe if I can make a few more contacts, which I wasn't planning on doing today. It was literally just come see Nick, have a look, a bit of a window shop. This is sort of inspired by my blood a little bit, so see if I can make some more friends. Stick around. Because I might never get the opportunity to do this, I've just had a wonderful chat with John. A little bit about his company first before I do. They're basically teleprompters. I don't use a teleprompter, but I know a lot of my YouTube friends do, and it's generally they use a phone, so that's what their company is just here. So we've got everything from what you'll see at the live presidential sort of like campaigns from the stand days. There's 2 screens either side them. There's also a teleprompter reflected on a piece of glass just there. But the reason why I've decided to stop here, because John's explained wonderful things to me. What's this thing here? Because he sort of said he works for the BAFTAs and their company have done all sorts of things. But this might be the closest I will ever get to touching it now. I'm getting chills even just being by. I'd like to thank my mum and my dad for this wonderful opportunity, for believing in me that one day I could touch somebody else's Emmy. Thank you, John, sir. I hope maybe one day.
Nathan. Yeah. Good.
I need your service, but
I'll come for the dinner when you get it. Right?
Exactly, no worries at all. But yeah, again, you don't just need sort of words. You can also get your interview yourself on it as well. But yeah, thank you very much, John. Really appreciate that. Right, let's. Oh, I've got chills. I've got chills. Touched a real Emmy. Brilliant. Fantastic. Listen to them talk. Press it out. So as a vlogger, I want to feel insignificant. Up to the reds. To be fair, that's just the lens. Where the camera is this little beauty just back here. But this is like the suppose, the dream setup, ready in it. Red cameras, proper cinema rather than my little Canon G7X. At least, this gentleman here to sort of making sure I don't take anything, look. Hey, don't see you well. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a chat with these guys and see what I can't afford. So yeah, still sort of exploring my way around this a little bit, but I've come across these
Hey, editing Nathan here. Firstly, I want to apologise for dyslexia Nathan in the video. This company is actually called Deity, not Digity, is what I said. Thank you, Mum, for pointing that out to me. It was quite embarrassing when I realised I've mispronounced this company, but they are Deity microphones and not Digity microphones. So yeah, apologies for that. It's the old dyslexia brain kicking in. Also want to take this opportunity, as I can quite clearly hear it myself, that the sound isn't perfect in this video. I really need to invest in a sort of like a radio mic for that particular camera. So so guys, but yeah, hope you're enjoying it. If you are, give it a thumbs up.
phones. Now, it turns out they are in partnership with Aperture, which is, they've got a store downstairs, and you know, we all know Aperture as they work with lights and sound stuff. But they very kindly sort of passed me over a microphone which will go well with my DSLR, my Canon 80D. So I'm going to take this away. I'm going to do a video on this in a couple of days or so, I guess. It's a nice little bit of product. And yeah, I'll leave any links, descriptions below that video, and any links I can find, I'm going to stick below this one as well. But thank you very much to these guys for the opportunity. I'm going to go and see if I can speak to the guys in Aperture down there to see if I can maybe work more with the team. So far, so good. Yeah, give these guys a bit of fines, and who knows what you can do. Again, that's... Okay, so Nick is here, so I'm going to head down to see him very, very shortly. It's just on the opposite side. So that's the main reason why I came here, although I have picked up an awful lot of like information, I suppose is the best way of putting it. I've chatted to a few companies, which I'm quite happy with. It's been quite nice. Before I leave today, I am going to go and try to chat to Aperture, because I want to see if I can sort of like maybe build up a relationship with them as well. And then hopefully by the end of this conversation with Nick, I should have a bit of a partnership with his company as well. So I'll let you know how that all goes. But until then, enjoy the rest of the show. Right, that went extremely well. I don't think it could have gone any better. I won't tell you too much about it right now, because I want to see, basically go through the final details within the next couple of days. But I am very pleased with how that meeting went, and I'm looking forward to the next 2 or 3 months with working with Nick and his team. But yeah, more information on that in a little while. I'm now going to finish off my day speaking to Aperture and seeing if I can build a working relationship with them, and then we'll tie this video up and we'll talk in a little while. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have at any point enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you've watched this much of the video, why not subscribe to the channel? Come and say hello, come and be part of the B team. And yeah, speak to Aperture. Okay, then, so that is it. That is me done for this particular sort of meet-up convention type thing. I hope this video's come out well. I know there's been like a constant hum of people talking in the background. So But yeah, this has been lovely. It's been great. It's like I said to you in the beginning of the video, in fact, this is one of the first ones that I came to when I thought about becoming a filmmaker. So it's got a little bit of a special sort of like feeling for me to do. It's a 2-day thing. Fortunately, I can't come back here tomorrow because I'm a little bit busy. But the meeting with Nick could have gone better. So I look forward to sharing my experiences in the next 2 to 3 months with you as that sort of starts rolling out. The conversation I had with Aperture seemed to have gone quite well. They've got other plans that they're looking forward to doing. So maybe I can talk a little bit more about their social media group, about how I can sort of join their group and sort of carry on and start building these type of relationships, which is what I'm trying to do as a content creator. But guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have managed to get this far, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. But until next time, have a fantastic day, night, month, weekend, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.